Hey, it's Diane Lee from Teach PreK, and this is just a little summer series about ways to get ready for school. And it is Sunday today. I'll probably post this video on Monday. I've been trying to do everything a day ahead, but Amazon Prime Day is in 2 days. So if you're seeing this Monday, it's tomorrow. Um, what I like to do the days before is I like to go to the pages of my favorite learning resources like manipulatives and fine motor tools, things like that. And I like to bookmark those sites, or I like to make a little wish list of some of the things that I really want for my classroom and that I really like, or maybe something I've always wanted for my classroom and I don't have yet. So I'll make a little list and then I go through and I see how many of the things that are on my list have a special Prime Day deal. I always end up finding things that I didn't know I wanted, but were such a good deal, I couldn't pass it up. And a couple of videos, I told you I was going to show you like my new favorite um, thing that I just got kind of by accident. It's a little fine motor and math and literacy manipulative. Um, but it is by this company called Hand to Mind. And I'm going to show you. There are these fine motor clips. I'm getting a glare from my ring light. There are these fine motor clips. They're great. The only thing I don't like is they only come in lowercase right now, but I bet they'll hear from a lot of teachers and they'll want them in uppercase too. So I went ahead and I think I got 4 sets of these letters, and they come in numbers too. And I got 2 sets of the numbers, and they were not one bit expensive. They were fantastic. This has 38 number clips, and this has 45 letter clips, and they're color coded, so the vowels are red and the consonants are blue. So here's a lowercase a, it is red, and a D, it is blue. So if you see these, you just got to use your pinchy fingers like we're always teaching the kids, squeeze, and they open. And then you can, make task cards with matching letters or form words with them or whatever you like. And these pop off, and well, they turn. They don't pop off. They turn. So if you need to use them a different direction, how easy is that? This top little tile just spins. I know. Brilliant. And it's got this little dot, so you know this is a D, not a P or a Q. Okay. So those are great. And the numbers are the same. They're just green and they work just the same. There's not a different color because there's no vowels and numbers, of course. So they're all green, but these are fantastic. My wheels are turning on like, okay, how am I going to use these? What are some, fun things that I can do with these little guys? The beginning of the year, we can match a lot of letters. We can just match lowercase to lowercase just to get to know the letters. Then go into matching lowercase to uppercase. So have something printed uppercase, match these letters. We can do little count and clip cards too for math. But Hand to Mind is a site that I would bookmark. And I would go through and maybe make a list of your favorite things. So it's Hand to Mind. You see that? It's right here. It's the number 2, Hand to Mind. And I kind of got to know Hand to Mind because of these clear spinners. I use these for tons of my activities. They're great because I can just use Scotch tape and tape them on a little activity, and the spinner's fantastic. They make them colored. They make them with suction cups. They also make just the spinner, so I can put a hole in something. And it's got like a little cap right here. And then the spinner just will become part of the mat or whatever. I tend to use these the most. They're super durable. They're really easy to use. I love them. Another thing that I have from Hand to Mind are these little dice that are just these different colors. I have tons of these. They're big and chunky. Um, I get the giant foam dice from the dollar store as well, but these are kind of a next step that I like to use for pre-K. So Hand to Mind is something great to check out. Oh my gosh, you guys, and I got these too. If you ever played that Pop-O-Matic game Trouble, these are little dice poppers. One's a turtle and it just has a number cube. And one's a starfish and it has a die in here. You could also get them with two. But I teach really little kids, so this I figure is a good first step. I saw these on the Hand to Mind page when I bought the letters, the Clippy letters, and they're great. I'm gonna see how the kids like them this year. Another site that I would go visit, or page that I would go visit and just like start making a list, is Learning Resources. I like Learning Resources because they have everything. Oh my gosh, so many sorting sets, tons of manipulatives, and they will have a lot of stuff at special deals on Prime Day because they know teachers are looking. What I especially love is Learning Resources makes these jumbo magnetic letters and numbers. And these are the ones, like these were the only ones they had when I was a kid. And I like them because they are super hefty. I'm going to get this jar. And they all come in these fun little jars. Everything from Learning Resources has good packaging, good and sturdy. So yeah, these guys are big, really big, and just easy to handle. This is what I use for my name of the day. And just tons of other stuff. I mean, I've got all different sizes of magnetic letters that I use for, different activities. But I really, really like these jumbos. And Learning Resources is the only place where you can get them. Learning Resources, I've got these little magnetic, I don't know if these ones are magnetic. No, they're not magnetic. But they do have magnetic little rainbow discs. These are fantastic. These are kind of like my set of clear buttons that I love so much, but they're just a clear little disc, and they're great for like playing, seek and find the letter, or draw and cover, or roll and cover, because you can still see the numbers or letters that you're covering with these. So I love these. They're also fantastic for the light table. So Learning Resources has tons of light table resources, geo boards. They also have spinners, but they make a lot of manipulatives, pretty much anything that you could want. Lots and lots of fine motor things, lots of sensory bin, like little scissor scoops. Learning Resources makes those. Gator grabbers, the little pinchy tweezers, those big chunky tweezers that a lot of preschool teachers use. So maybe spend a part of your day today. You don't need to block out a ton of time, but think about what you have in your classroom, what you wish you had in your classroom. Go to Learning Resources, go to Hand to Mind. I would today looked up teacher-created resources because I know that I need some new borders for my bulletin boards, and classroom set things. They have like calendars and stuff. They have a really, really cute floral set this year, but that I think is maybe a little bit too busy. But I went ahead and got the border for one of my parent bulletin boards outside my classroom. So, but be thinking about that. Discount School Supply, if you need anything from there, type in Discount School Supply for paint, paintbrushes, manipulatives, light tables, big things, small things like kitchens, whatever. We might get lucky and they might have some deals. I know that I really, really like their bulletin board paper because it's actually the size of my bulletin board, and I don't have to layer the butcher paper. We've got a ton of butcher paper at school. And yes, I am paying a little extra, but you guys, my time is so worth the $15.99 or whatever it is a roll. because it takes me, you know, I would say a fourth of the time to get my bulletin board up. It goes up super fast. The paper's thicker. It's more durable. Free is always better, but uh, I kind of weigh things like, do I want to save time, or do I want to save money in this particular instance? It's not always money for me. Sometimes my time is more valuable. Um, Another thing, think about teacher tools you might want, staplers, those spring loaded scissors that I showed in one of my videos. These things are fantastic, especially when you've got to cut out laminating. I have a pair at home. I want a pair at school. I think everybody would really enjoy it. Um, those sliding paper cutters, I showed one of those in a video that I did. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. Um, so think really hard about the things that you like, the things that you want, the books that you want. I might even bop over to my classroom because I've got school keys, and I might just bop over there tomorrow and just kind of do a quick once over inventory of the things I can actually get my hands on. And sometimes I forget what I have and I don't want to double order things. But I think I'm going to, just spend a little bit of time there and see exactly what I need. So I'm not spending unneeded amounts of cash, but I am getting everything that I want: toys for the kids, things for my classroom. Talk to your administrator about what your budget is. If you have a budget, how much they'll reimburse you for things. That's really a smart thing that you can do right now as you're getting ready for school, because then, Prime Days are great. They are great, and it's twice a year. So take advantage of this one because it's right before school, and that's what your mind is going to be on. Another cute page you might want to look at. It's we all love Melissa and Doug for their fun, high quality toys that don't break the first time you use them. There's another toy company called Tenderleaf Toys, and the toys are precious. They are so adorable. You might not want them for your classroom. You might want them for your own kids, your grandkids, nieces and nephews, but they are super like beautifully made, durable. I get no kickbacks from any of these companies. These are just things that I know are really good quality and that I really, really like. I was just perusing their page on Amazon to just like put some things on a list for some children in my life that I know I'm going to want to give really nice birthday presents and Christmas presents to this year. I've got a couple of friends with little ones. I always get favors for Meet the Teacher, and I put them in a little bag with a cute little note from me on it, and like squishy balls, squishy toys, things like that, sensory stuff. Put those on your list, and then check out what's on sale for Prime Day and save yourself some money and save yourself a little bit more time so you don't go down this hours long rabbit hole by just kind of getting prepared for it already today, so you can be ready tomorrow to jump right in with both feet. It's kind of funny. Amazon has had such success with Prime Day that a lot of retailers are doing kind of Black Friday deals this week. I know. I think Amazon has started this really fun trend. So I'm also going to hit up the dollar store for some things that I need, and I'm going to head back to Target Dollar Spot. I was there Thursday last week, and they hadn't really started putting their stuff out. They've started putting a little bit out, and I know that if you go on a Monday, the weekend depletion has happened, and they haven't restocked. And I know they usually will restock late Monday or early Tuesday. So Tuesday's a really, really good day to go to Target and check out their dollar spot. So that's all I have for today. No tutorial on how to make anything. Taking a little break from making stuff on my computer 24/7. But yeah, and finishing up my classroom set so I can show that to you guys and just enjoy a nice summer Sunday. Or I'm going to post this on Monday, but just hanging out and enjoying the sun. Did a bike ride already. I have done a bunch of errands and things, and you know, one more thing down. Just gonna see what I want for Prime Day. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and have a fun summer. Classroom setup is coming. It is coming. But anyway, thanks so much, guys. Bye. Okay, one more thing. I am out here outside. And I don't have my microphone, so I hope you can hear me okay. My daughter was just here, and she helped me make a list. So I put together a giant list of everything that I've shown in my videos that I use in my classroom that I love. Pretty much everything. One or two things might not be there, but I've kind of left little descriptions by most of them saying why I like them or what I use them for. I don't know if any or some will be on Prime Day. I'm sure some will. But if you're also setting up your classroom, keep this list handy. This is stuff that I use daily, and I know all this stuff works well for a preschool and pre-K teacher. So trust me on this. These things are my favorite. I think there's one or two things that are like just on my wish list that I want to see how they work. But by the description, they look like they would be really great for the classroom. But there's a lot of fun fine motor, sensory, magnets. I'm always looking for stuff for my magnet board. Found a ton of things last year, and they're all on the list. So check out my list. I'll leave a link in the description, and hopefully some of those will be on Prime Day. If you're seeing this after Prime Day, keep this list handy for the next Prime Day, or none of these things are very expensive. I'm a teacher. I don't have a whole lot of money or a big budget to blow, so check these things out. Okay, I hope you could hear me okay. Thanks.